Yo, they're really doing White Chicks too? Like Marlon Wayans actually said it on Good Morning America. I mean, what? This is the callback we didn't know we needed, and also the very thing that could cause the internet to combust. All right, Marky, contain yourself.
Oh, contain? No way, Jasmine. Contain? I'm screaming. This is peak nostalgia noise. Marlon said he's gonna start working on White Chicks 2 after Scary Movie 6 drops. That was the line. That was the tweet. Well, not literally a tweet, but you know what I mean.
Right, right. To be clear, he said he plans to start working on it after Scary Movie 6. So, like, development after that. It's not a release date mic drop, it's a we're moving forward mic warm up. But still, after years of rumors and fan petitions, the guy confirmed something. I grew up quoting this movie, Marky. Sleepovers, playlists, the whole vibe.
Same. I grew up seeing it in meme form first and then fully binge watching it and being like, how did this become sacred? But okay, let's break down what he actually said so everyone knows. Good Morning America interview, Marlon confirmed intent, timeline contingent on Scary Movie 6 finishing, no official release date, no cast announcements, and no script dropping from the sky tomorrow. Calm down, but also get excited.
Exactly. So, what Marlon actually said, quick bullet, he was on GMA, he mentioned White Chicks 2, said he'd start working on it after finishing Scary Movie 6. That's the legal and emotional truth. There have been hints for years, cameos and interviews, Wayans family talk, but this is the most direct confirmation yet. Feels official enough to phone your friends about it.
And to be responsibly excited, we gotta say the difference between planning and a finished movie. Planning can mean a conversation, 5 pages of notes, or a full writer's room. But the announcement is a huge step up from the whisper stage we've been living in since like 2010. So yay, progress!
Okay. Now we gotta rewind for a sec and remember why White Chicks became this 2000s classic in the first place. Quick synopsis. Two FBI agents go undercover as white socialite sisters to prevent a kidnapping. Tone, full goofball parody, big character work, ridiculous physical comedy, and a wardrobe closet from an era that loved low-rise everything.
Iconic moments, Terry Crews with, oh my god, his dancing energy, and of course the 1,000 Miles car sing-along scene, the makeup and wigs, the runway chaos, the she's where lines, it's all imprinted in meme DNA. It's the kind of film that became a sleepover ritual or a college dorm rewatch. It's like you can quote it without knowing the plot.
Totally. And it's also a product of its time, 2004's parody/comedy energy. Big, loud, sometimes mean, and often loving it. The movie did character-driven impersonation in a way that was both praised and criticized. We have to be honest, some of the humor around cross-racial impersonation and stereotypes reads differently now than it did in 2014. So fans are nostalgic, but critics have points we should consider.
Yeah, that bit's important. We can fangirl through nostalgia goggles, but we also gotta look at the cultural context. In 2024 and beyond, comedy has to navigate discussions around race, representation, and the consequences of impersonation. So the sequel has to be smart about whether it leans into the old jokes or reframes them. That could be tricky or brilliant.
Which brings us to the big question, can White Chicks 2 work in today's world? Comedy has changed. Audiences are faster to call out tone-deaf stuff. Social media amplifies outrage and nuance 50-fold. So what are the options for a sequel to land right?
Option 1, lean into self-awareness. Make jokes about filters, Facetune, micro-influencers, performative activism, call out how surface-level social media can be, and have the movie do it with a wink. Option 2,
update the undercover premise for the influencer era. Agents infiltrate Instagram lives and TikTok trends. Option 3, address race and privilege more directly. Make the film's point of view clearer, using satire to critique the systems that enable those phone-deep personas. Any of these could work if the Wayans keep that deliberate edge.
I want option 1 and 2 together. Like imagine Kevin and Sean and Marlon trying to navigate viral challenges while disguised as it girls who live off brand deals and mood lighting. Insert Terry Crews as a wellness coach. But also, the movie should not just punch down or recycle old stereotypes without commentary. It should use parody as a mirror, right?
Exactly. The Wayans style has always been a kind of in-your-face parody that can also punch up when done right. If they make the film more meta-like, the characters learn something, or the script calls out the absurdity of the original premise in a comedic way, it could be both nostalgic and relevant. But Jasmine, I also want ridiculous cameos. You know I live for cameos.
Oh, come on, Marky. Me too. Dream cameo list, Beyoncé, probably too big. But give me modern pop culture cameos. A TikTok queen, a reality star, maybe a surprised indie darling, and Terry Crews has to be back. Shannon Elizabeth, Busy Phillips, maybe bits from the original Socialite suspects. But listen, don't waste my time without 1,000 Miles playing at least once.
Agreed. 1,000 Miles is canon. Now let's talk timelines. Scary Movie 6 first? Marlon said he'll start on White Chicks 2 after Scary Movie 6. So how long until we see any real production? Realistically, a few months to a year for Scary Movie 6 to finish its cycle, then writer's room time, another year? 2? We could be looking at 2025, 2027 before cameras roll, depending on schedules and studios.
Yep, fans should treat Scary Movie 6 like a weather forecast for White Chicks 2. If Scary Movie 6 slams at the box office or goes viral, the studio gives the green light faster and bigger budgets show up. If it flops, the sequel might get pushed, reworked, or made smaller. So watching Scary Movie 6 becomes like checking your favorite franchise's pulse.
Also, the Scary Movie legacy matters. The franchise built on parody in current horror and pop trends. A sixth entry tells us studios think parody still sells if done right. If that movie lands with audiences, it signals that broad, raunchy comedies have a place again. Which is wild, but also kinda wonderful.
All right, it's wish list time. Fan wish list. What do we want from the sequel? First, returning cast. Marlon and Sean are non-negotiable. Terry Crews, please, whoever played the original sisters. And cameo gravy, celebrities who can poke fun at themselves. Think reality TV stars, influencers, and maybe a throwback cameo from an OGO star.
Plot ideas. The guys are older, midlife prank? Trying to crack a new case. The targets? Influencers hosting a fake billionaires retreat or a scammy self-care cult run by fake gurus? Or better, a generational plot, our undercover duo dealing with Gen Z socialites who communicate through viral dances and private Discord servers? Imagine them learning how to lip sync on the fly. Painful and amazing.
Yes. Also, please give me thoughtful callbacks, not cheap repeats. So a few classic beat-for-beat jokes to placate the OG fans, but mostly fresh comedy about the absurdities of 2020 celebrity culture, and a little wink at the original's controversies. Maybe a joke that shows the film is aware of its history and chooses to grow, not ignore.
Keep it raunchy, but smarter. Keep the physical comedy. People love the physical comedy, but layer it with meta-commentary. Use parody as a scalpel, not a sledgehammer. And marketing-wise, lean into viral tease trailers, short, memeable clips to capture both millennials and Gen Z. That's how you make White Chicks 2 feel of the now.
We should also call out potential fan fears. Some listeners will be like, this can't work. It's impossible to update. Others will say, it's a classic, leave it alone. Both reactions valid, but I'm optimistic if the Wayans treat the source material with respect, like respect the fans who love it and respect cultural shifts so the humor lands without punching down.
Agreed. And if you're a fan sitting at home like, what if they ruin it? Remember, sequels have the chance to refine and respond. If done right, White Chicks 2 could be a clever time capsule that also critiques our current moment. Or it could be a dumpster fire. That's the gamble, and honestly, that's part of the fun of the announcement.
Okay, wrap up time. Quick recap. Marlon Wayans confirmed he plans to start work on White Chicks 2 after Scary Movie 6. This is a step forward, but not a finished deal. The original is iconic for its characters, quotable scenes, and mimetic power. The sequel has to balance nostalgia with modern awareness, update the undercover premise for social media, maybe make the movie more self-aware, and definitely bring Terry Crews back.
Timeline reality check? Watch Scary Movie 6 as an early indicator. Don't expect a sequel tomorrow, but do expect more news if Scary Movie 6 does well. Fan wish list, returning cast, clever cameos, updated jokes about influencers and filters, and a soundtrack that hugs our nostalgia hard.
Hype check. On a scale of 1 to 10, Marky, go first.
I'm a 9.5. I'm hyped, but cautiously optimistic. There's so much potential for social media-era satire and ridiculous cameo energy. Plus, I need the memes.
I'm a 9. I'm ready for chaos, nostalgia, and a little growth. If they pull it off, iconic. If they don't, well, we'll still have our sleepover editions. But for now, hopeful.
Listeners, we want you in this. Send us your sequel ideas, plot beads, dream cameos, what scenes must return, and what should absolutely never come back. Hit us up. No, really, send them. Or leave a voice note. We're doing a follow-up when more news drops.
And watch Scary Movie 6 when it drops. Consider it a cultural weather forecast. We'll cover it and then do a deep dive into what the White Chicks sequel could actually look like. Until then, keep blasting 1,000 miles and keep your wig secure. All right, Marky, closing thought?
Just this, if White Chicks 2 becomes a reel, I want it to be a mirror funny, messy, and honest about how celebrity culture works in 2020s. If it's messy in a good way, we'll be here celebrating it. If it's messy in the other way, well, we'll roast it too. Either way, it's gonna be a ride.
Perfect. That's the energy we want. Thanks for listening, everyone. I'm Jasmine, millennial pop culture stan, and with me is Marcus, our Gen Z film obsessive. Follow, rate, and tell us your wildest White Chicks 2 pitches. We'll read the best ones next episode. Bye.